welcome. I'm with the Gibson. It brings me zen. It brings me peace. I know it. It's familiar, it's comfortable. It's a Les Paul. Do I need to say more? Yes, because you're watching this video. It's an RO from the custom shop. Hand built in every possible aspect. It's got custom buckers in the pickups, modeled after the old 1960 PAFs, which I've gotten to hold a few 1960 Les Pauls, and they are rather screaming pickups with a little bit of warmth to it, with a little bit of magic. I don't know what they did to them, but they've gotten close with these. Okay, the Gibson Custom Shop 1960 RO. That's what RO means. If it's an R8, it's a 1958. If it's an R9, it's a 1959. I didn't know this stuff when I was a young person. I'm not young, I'm very old now. But when I was young, people would say R8, R9, R7. I'm like, what are you talking about? I wish the internet existed so I could get on it and find these things out. But this is an RO, so it means they're building it just like a 1960s Les Paul, which gives it a smaller neck profile. It's that 60s carve, not curve. Flat radius, as they always go. A nice board on it, as you can see, and a beautiful top. It's a very, I'd say fairly plain top. When you get in close to it though, which the video is probably showing right now, you can see there's some beautiful grain underneath there, and it's gorgeous, very understated. It's got a little bit of bleed in on the neck and the binding from the finish, which all vintage Les Pauls do. It's really cool, and it's beautiful. So the Gibson Les Paul, I mean, I'm in a car mood today, I don't know why, but this guitar is the classic American muscle car. It can be your Shelby Cobra, it can be your GTO. I kind of equate it to like just the 57 Chevy. It's got all like, it's simple, but it's got the flair to it. It's gorgeous, it's fun, you grab it, you immediately know what it's gonna be able to do, and you're gonna have to work a little bit for it too. It doesn't just give it all to you, like certain other guitars. So this guitar, it's fun to play. It's a little bit of a push and pull, which I love. So yeah, when you get those notes and you hit it, it just screams, it sings out. It's got the tone that lasts for days, which I would call sustain, which most people would call sustain. But it's just an outrageously fun instrument to play. It feels like I'm throttling an old engine. When I start getting into it, you just want to play rock and roll. I don't really want to play jazz on it. I don't want to play soft, sweet, dainty music my emo loves or any of that. I want to play rock and roll, some old classic rock and roll. Zeppelin, you just, brr. Or just like old Mail and the Blues Breakers, or even just like ZZ Top. It's there. This guitar is put together with hide glue, as they did. It's got the nitro finish on it. It's gorgeous, very thin. It's not the lightest guitar in the block, but it's not the heaviest either. It's the perfect weight for Les Paul. It's right in that sort of 7 to 10 pound range. No, but it's closer to like 8 pounds. And I don't like a weight relieved Les Paul. This is not that. I don't like the heavy giant block of mahogany that we sometimes get from a 2014 Les Paul, or some of the reasons never mind. But this is a really well built instrument. It's phenomenal. All the awesome playing benefits of a vintage instrument without some of the problems of a vintage instrument. It does stay in tune, the nuts knew its bone, the bridge is like, it's locked in there solid, it's fantastic, the pickups are not gonna short out on you, and the neck will probably not break off on you, probably. This guitar also gives you that tone that you can't get on any other guitar. Not the Fender, not the PRS, not the Gretsch. I'm just naming the big boys. When you get that, when you go on the bridge and you put the tone all the way down to 0, you get you're channeling Eric Clapton. It's phenomenal. It's really cool. It's fun. I probably did it for about an hour before we did the demos, just having fun, and then everyone told me to stop because I had the amp 110, and it made all of our ears hurt. So if you're looking for a guitar It takes you to all the classic notes, hits you there right on the head. This guitar can do it. It's not for the faint of heart. It's going to cost you a few pennies. But if you've been saving up and maybe if you've been good this year for Santa, it might be your guitar sitting on your tree, or sitting under your Hanukkah candle, or sitting under your Easter basket, or your Valentine's Day. Well, I'm just going to go and leave it with that. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to go back to Guitar Nirvana. I'll see you guys soon. Namaste, whatever that is. I don't know.